the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. In motion. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out fast. You know that ball falls incomplete. It goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And it's third down. Third down, they need 5. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's safe round. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. The run here is Breece Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
4th down, Fields. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Out.
Fields now. Moving to his right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Laporta in motion. They'll look to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down. This is Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To Slav, a man in motion. He'll drop to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a huge play for Detroit. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's Gibbs. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Second down and 3.
Here we go, son.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, tonight. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Back to throw is Fields. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Let's go. Here's a designed run. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Here we go.
Going quickly, that's more on the RPO. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange.
EQ! Here we go, son. Nice instruction. Right.
Now Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is first touchdown of the new year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Moving outside the pocket, he'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. To start this drive. Off the play action, here's Fields. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game, and even 30 yards. First and 10.
11. Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to
and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Second down, they need 3. Now, Fields. Out to his right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring... Fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
319,
Fields to throw for it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on fourth down, and they end up with first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's home. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, son.
And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. We're good.
Shotgun snap, and they give to Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here we go. All right.
Play action now for Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
3rd and 3.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here we go. Justin. Green 19, Justin. Go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. That's
out wide to Warren. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Yep.
4th down. Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Campbell Ford. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He'll look to throw. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Pick the point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. On the right side, that's St. Brown's. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. So, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Fields quickly to Wilson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Chip slant. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
On the run, here's Hall. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 15. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hey, can.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Alpha. 319 gets that. Hey, can. Right.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Good. 319 gets that.
He'll go again with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And Another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Former third overall pick, Quentin Williams. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. To throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to have the Lions first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
And they're on 23-yard line.
Here we go, Snot. Sit high.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
The Lions called their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Snot.
Another run here with Hall. Down try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Off the play action, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
Here is first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Pass is completed to Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's first down.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Gibbs. And now the Wolves are about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
But it's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
319, get that. That's all right.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.